So what I'm gonna do today is very simple. We're gonna run through main altcoins. We're gonna run through like 20 altcoins plus your coins and see where should you take your entry. Now, a lot of people DM me and it's like, Fefe, should I get in? Should I wait? I see the pump, then I see the dump. It's like confusing. So we're gonna run through, obviously, as a normal show format. I'm gonna run through some of the news and give you some ideas on where we really stand with the market, global markets as well, and in relation to crypto. And then I am going to systematically go through some of my tokens, some of the most trending tokens, and then of course your tokens as well if you are here in the chat and you want me to. I'm back here, so I'm so happy to be back. I was off to a trip. I'm going to talk about that a little bit as well. And if you don't know who I am, my name is Fefe and I bring you the best alpha everywhere, every time, every day. So if that sounds good and you like the concept, D-Money, yeah, thank you for being here. Super excited to be back. Let's jump into the show. Now, number one, and very important, that I don't know about you, but I'm exhausted. Like, I'm not exhausted because I'm mentally like closing this out, but if I look at the past 3-4 months, it's been devastating, like overall. And this is what I see on the market. This is what I see on the people. This is what I hear from everybody. Everybody's exhausted. The market is exhausted. But exhausted does not mean that the fight is over. When you are, marching to the Himalaya, you probably are exhausted quarter to the, 3/4 to the way there, but you still got 1/4 to go and back. So very important that even though the market feels exhausted and people feel exhausted and sellers feel exhausted and, everybody will tell you whatever, it's not over. Okay, you got to be sharp, you got to stay sharp, and we got to keep going. As this says here, that the crypto trading volume has declined. That means that everybody's leaving the space. But this is also the perfect time to actually lock in and monitor, learn, advance, because I'm more and more confident that we are going to have a massive bull. Now, we are beaten up. Like, let's be very honest. We are on the month down bad. Lido, 41%. Theta, 33%. Uni, down almost 40%. Kaspa, 23%. Doge, 33%. This is the month. Bonk, 40%. Polygon, 30%. ETH, not surprised, but down 30%. So like major took Hive down 42% down here. You don't see it because I'm there, but it's absolutely crazy. If I look at the week doesn't look much better either. So we've got HBAR down 24%. We've got AVI down 20%. Aptos 16%. This is the week, brother. Like Render down 20%. It's absolutely devastating. Absolutely devastating. But what is very important is that these, again, I'm just saying, and I'm not bringing you hopium, I'm telling you the reality, is that because everybody's leaving the space, this is the time to start building. And this is, of course, what I'm helping you here with as well. Very important. If you come back to the shows, if you follow me on X, you know that this is not crypto related. Very important. I mean, it is crypto related because crypto is dumping, but it's not because the bull market is over. It's not because the tech, the space is a scam. It's not because, crypto is a hated asset. It's because of the world situation. It's because of Trump. It's because of tariffs. It's because of recession fears. It's because of macroeconomic situation. It's because of the global macroeconomics. That's why the whole thing is happening. If you look at US recession fears are skyrocketing, you've got Google searches going up like crazy in terms of US recession. There is a government shutdown fear that the market is pricing in at 52% in the US. Obviously does not help the markets in general, traditional markets in general. NASDAQ, S&P down like crazy. So it's obviously just expected that our small $2.5 trillion industry is going to be an amplified version of the dump, or we will see the amplification of that dump, and it's going to go down more. Now, nobody's talking about it, but the S&P is now back to September 12 levels. I hear the plan is to get 10-year rates down. Now, I told about this because they have to refinance their debt. So what's happening is that the United States has 6 months to refinance their debt, $7 trillion, and therefore they want to make sure that the yields are down. But, what this post points out, and it's basically like a falling knife, on September 12th, 10-year rates were 3.67, and now they are 4.29. SPX is down 380 points since that time, since February. 10-year rates are unhinged. How do you say that? Unged. I think it's anyway. So what this matters is that don't try to bet on the fact that, oh my God, we have bled out. This is just a reflection on this post here. Don't go into a situation where you go like, oh my God, if I look at the month, Uni is down 20% and I should just start buying here and start going leverage, because that's not the way to go. Jupiter is down 37% this month. This is probably a good buy. Now, if you're a long-term investor, if you do believe in Jupiter, fine, go be my guest, buy it. But do not start catching falling knives. Very, very, very important. It's very important as well to note that Trump is fixing the economy, is trying to fix the economy in multiple ways. And one of the big impacts that we've seen now is the tariffs, right? And that basically spoofs the markets, that reorganizes the whole trade between the States and Mexico and China and Europe. And that stirs the pot. And whereas uncertainty, traders don't really trade. That's why you see the volume going down as well. And there are talks, and I'm confident April 2nd is the time when the major tariffs go into effect as well. There are tariffs already in, but April 2nd is a big, big day in terms of tariffs. There's a lot of talks that in the Trump circles that there is a need for some grand plan to resolve the tariff dispute with Mexico, Canada, and Europe. So basically what they are saying is, and it says here, I have no clue whether this is something the White House is working on, but the chatter among the outside Trump advisors and around Wall Street and DC is real. The idea is that compromise, Trump saves face with the base, trading partner who are now hurting the economy because of the uncertainty, all get relief. The administrator then can move on and focus on broader parts of the economy. So this is exactly what we will need, and I do think it will happen. You see Trump already flip-flopping on some of the tariffs, which is good. I'm not saying flip-flopping in a bad way, but they are already flip-flopping. And let's not forget that their plan, Trump's plan, is actually working. Hate him or love him, it does work. I'll tell you why. If you listen to this guy, this is actually a very, very cool video. Again, hate him or love him, it doesn't matter. But I just want to show you that whatever he is doing seems to be working. And it's very important to understand this before you can understand why we're actually going to bounce and what tokens.
Prices are down. Gas prices are down.
Also, guys, I see we have about 700 people watching and only 126 likes. Please, if we can get to 250, I can do the giveaway today. So
Oil
please.
prices are down. Border crosses went down by 95% from 250,000 crossings to 8,000. Doge has saved $105 billion from wasteful spending, including these most recent for assess 5,000 mirrors the 𝗙𝗘𝗙𝗙𝗙 science. Investing $100 billion. Apple is investing $500 billion. Japan is investing $1 trillion. Emirati businessman is investing $20 billion. And Saudi crown prince is investing $600 billion. Ukraine agrees to a ceasefire with Russia that includes a critical minerals deal with the U.S. that is due to pay us 50% of their mineral assets to pay back $350 billion we gave them. So hey, Libya.
So their plan is working, you know? And even though it hurts the market, and of course it's not great for crypto, but the most important thing is that their plan is working, and that's all I want to know. Because if they would wreck the economy like they are now, and their plan wouldn't, and they would not be on course. Inflation came down, CPI came in incredibly. So they are on track to achieving their goals. And if they do achieve their goals, I see zero chance that Trump is not going to dominate the space and not going to come back with an extremely strong market. So I actually do see a massive, massive rally. And this is why I tweeted and I said, you just have to hold onto your cash. Sell whatever you don't need, and I'm 1,000% or 10,000, 100,000, 1,000,000% sure that we are going to see a massive, massive rally this year. We need Trump to clean shop, rates of inflation come down, and quantitative easing to start. So, for all of you asking, is the boom, like literally, 𝗙𝗘𝗙𝗙𝗙𝗪 texted me and he's like, you know, we recorded school. 𝗪𝗘 is helping us with school. He's the brain behind us putting together the content for our launching school, which is launching, by the way, in 2 weeks. But plot twist, or whatever, spoiler alert, or whatever that is. Now I said it, so it doesn't matter. It probably launched in about 2 weeks. So he texted me and he's like, if the bull market is over, like, the parts where I talked about the bull market over is not good because we need to re-record because of the MVRVC score and everything that I already told you I'm gonna do when the bull market ends. And I'm like, the bull market is definitely not ending, but that is basically the whole sentiment around crypto, that everybody believes that the bull market has ended and that we're not going to bounce and whatever, but then suddenly this will change. And when that suddenly changes, I need you to have cash and I need you to be ready to deploy. Because there is a bunch of indicators as well that show you that we are going to see a massive relief. For example, if you look here at the M2 money supply, the global all the money in the world, right? It is increasing and it is positively correlated with the Bitcoin chart. So as you've seen previously, this is the previous chart here. Let me just click here. This is the M2 money supply, and this is Bitcoin. You've seen every single time. Now, there might be a little bit more dips, but around the reversal and the expansion of the M2 chart, we have seen a massive expansion in Bitcoin as well. Every single time. So it's very important to be ready. If you look at this here, I don't use this cheat sheet, Wall Street cheat sheet, because I think it's not irrelevant. You can point it out to anything. But the point here is that, are we on the top here, or the bull market didn't even start yet? And if you ask me, I don't know if the bull market started, but I do think that the 4-year suckers are kind of like over with. But I also think that we have a chance of seeing another massive rally. And we all see the same thing. So whales are accumulating massively, insanely. So whale accumulation went up drastically this year, which we have seen. Obviously, the coming down prices help whales accumulate as much as they want. People didn't want to buy Bitcoin at 100K, and the 30% correction that we see now is normal. So we have seen it every single bull market, even a couple of times. One of the whales are 𝗙𝗘𝗙𝗙𝗪. Now, 𝗙𝗘𝗙𝗪 is predicted to buy 21 billion because of their convertible shares. Here's the thing. It doesn't matter, you know? So I just wanted to bring this here and tell you that everybody's going and saying, oh, 𝗙𝗘𝗙𝗪 is here to save us, and then the market will rally because 𝗙𝗘𝗙𝗪 is buying. I got a chart for you that I usually show, and it's super simple. This is 23 billion buying pressure from November last year, and the market didn't move a bit. Okay, so we had a little bit of pump and then massive swing down. So in average, exactly when 𝗙𝗘𝗙𝗪 started buying, we are the same price when 𝗙𝗘𝗙𝗪 started buying, a little bit lower. So this 23 billion that he's going to buy over time, don't count on that. That's not something that you should be trading and making decision based on. But yeah, okay, so that's just so you understand that I'm extremely bullish. I do believe that there is going to be a massive bull. I do believe that we're actually at a very good place to start Bitcoin, buy Bitcoin. Like, don't even wait. DCA into Bitcoin every single day, every single time that you can, because I do believe that you will regret not buying. And I actually tweeted this as well. I will show you here. I tweeted this and I said, you will regret not buying Bitcoin at, it's here. So I said, you will regret in this New Year's Eve, you will regret not buying Bitcoin at 80,000, Sol at 127, Doge at 0.16 cents, 𝗙𝗔𝗡 at 20 cents, AVAX at 17. So do you think that a lot of these protocols that you could be loading up today, you will regret for not buying them on the long run? But you also have to understand that there is a probability of this lasting for another 6 to 12 to whatever, 13 months, and you could actually be buying Bitcoin at 60,000, right? You don't know. But waiting around just to find out if you have a long enough time horizon doesn't really matter. That's my honest truth. If you buy great projects. Now this is, I just wanted you to understand this. I wanted to tell you a little bit about why I wasn't here and what did I do, and I see you have 900 people here, so we have to wait anyway for people to smash the like 500. But I know a lot, and I'm just gonna check. Let's do this. Let's just jump in here because it's been wild, and we're gonna jump onto the tokens. Short-term bearish. Actually, I'm short-term extreme bullish now, but I'm going to tell you that. Well, it is always good timing for some reason. Yes, because everybody's afraid. Nobody's buying, and that's when you buy the fear. Injective protocol, please. We will do it. Smash the likes. D-Gens. Franco, what's happening? Come on, fam. Not hard to hit that like button. Yes. DC all the way. Good. Buy, sell. Buy high, sell low. Congratulations. I can't help you. Smell. Kofefe. I don't know what that is. How was cannoli? Malta was beautiful. It's beautiful. According to M2 chart, we are 10 or so days from trend shift. If we are to respect historically, yes. Thumbs up, smash likes to continue. Fefe, thank you. What's up, legend? What's happening, Mohammed? Hype. I'm gonna look at it in a second. Smash like, Pendle, Fefe, when group, bruv. It's coming. It is going to turn on notifications on my X. You really want to do that, guys? I'm dead serious. I do have $500 to give away. From our partner. So if we don't hit like 600 likes, I'm not gonna do it. I'm just being completely honest with you, because I think it's easy to. You know me. I even stopped the show. So just smash the like. It doesn't make any sense not to do it. Cool. So I wanted to tell you because I know a lot of you asked me if I'm still alive and what's happening, and I was flying out with OKX. Big ass shout out to OKX for inviting us. So they're basically acquired their MiCA license across Europe. One of the first exchanges. They've always been compliant. They've always been very strict and they've always been absolute legends. So they invited me out to Malta. We had a bunch of cool discussions with a bunch of cool people. There is a podcast that we recorded that is coming soon, so it's gonna be cool about regulation and whatnot. So you will be able to Soon. I say it's 1 month. They said it's 1 month. But I also chatted to 𝗙𝗍𝗪, my guy there over at Malta. He's such a cool guy. You can also follow him. But I started talking to him, and I always come back. I just wanna. The biggest opportunity, and hand on my heart, I believe the biggest opportunity is ordinals. Like I told you about this, and I'm getting just more and more a believer, and I was chatting to 𝗙𝗪 for until 4 as well, and I was enlightening him about ordinals and whatnot. If you know who Julian Assange is, he's basically a whistleblower for the Afghan war and a lot of things, and he had a rough life, but he was also very important WikiLeaks founder. Anyway, so they are just a use case and an example what can be done. They are inscribing his stuff onto the Bitcoin blockchain, so it can never be removed ever. It can never be censored. So if you want to put out a message that you will not want to be lost, if you want a message to your kids, you want, whatever, you can put it on Bitcoin and it will never ever get lost until there's at least one node on the network. Anyway, this is pretty cool as well, just to see that they are literally just inscribing everything onto Bitcoin. They see that how many inscriptions they already had. What is pretty cool is that I just told you about this. Like a lot of you asked me, and I don't want to spend a lot of time on this, but before we deep dive into the degen tokens and why not, I am loading up on ordinals like crazy, and I just want to tell you, and I really feel responsible for spreading the word because I genuinely believe that this is the thing that you should be looking at. So anyway, I said, a lot of people say, why don't you just buy Bitcoin and whatnot? And I tweeted and I said, you buy gold watches instead of buying a gold bar. Bitcoin is the gold bar, ordinals are the gold watches. You get it now because you can buy fine art and whatnot on. And guess what happens? CryptoPunks are coming back. So you see the number of holders are going up. NFTs that we thought were dead and whatever, these are all on ETH, so they're dead most likely. But anyway, you see this movement happening. There is, and I also told about they are partners, Ordinals Bot. You can inscribe anything in 2 seconds with them. You literally 2 seconds you can do it. But what I wanted to tell you is that if you look into Ordinals, and if you want to, see different collections and whatnot, please do that. Please do yourself a favor and do it. They have a marketplace called Trio. But if you do it, if you use their platform to actually acquire an ordinal, you can collect points and earn yields on your tokens that you're holding. So I'm a big holder of the token. Again, completely honestly, I did buy the token. I hold the token. And it could be a very cool stuff to look at. So go and try out the platform. If you connect your wallet, they monitor it. You simply get a yield on your Trio token. It's absolutely insane. Someone is saying 𝗨. So here is the cool part. 𝗨, the token that ran to $1 billion market cap, has been launched by them. So the Trio team and the Ordinals Bot team, absolute legends, by the way. Absolute legends. Like, I love the guys. And they're very, very smart. And it's just a good deal. I genuinely mean it. I genuinely think this is one of the best buys you can do now. Ordinals and Trio token for a long-term bet. Now, let's jump into this because I think it's important. I think we're probably not going to get a giveaway today, I see. People don't like the show, so it's fine. We're not. That's fine. I mean, I'm just gonna tell our partners that I'm just gonna keep that $500. I think it's good. Okay, I know FFST will be on point. Okay, let's go. I think everybody wants to see the TA, and I think it's time. I think it's time to do that. So, multiple ways of looking at it. We can look at relative strength. We can look at trading volumes. So I was thinking I'm gonna run through my list, and then of course I want to run through yours as well. I want to give you the TLDR on what I think is about the market right now. I analyze the total market cap, and I do think total market cap is the relevant thing to look at. Because you want to see when a massive reversal happens. If Bitcoin just runs, that's good. We're going to trade Bitcoin, but you want to see when a reversal happening, and the only way to identify when a reversal is happening, if you see a higher high on the total market cap chart. Now, here is the interesting part. On the 4-hour chart, currently there is this 4-hour level, which is at 2.72 trillion. And it seems, I do think that we've got a decent shot at taking this. Now, I don't know. Again, I'm not even here to try to catch a falling knife. I'm not even here to try to predict what is going to happen. What I know for a fact is that you can see a clear level on the 4-hour chart that could potentially indicate a 4-hour pullback. That means that on the daily, this remains the high. So 3.12 trillion, that's the high. Once we take that high, I know it's high, I know it's all the way up here. I don't care. I'm not interested in loading into tokens that can be great for a couple of months to outperform Bitcoin and whatnot. I'm only interested in buying stuff like Trio, for example, that I know I can hold because I believe in the vision and the mission, and I really understand what the team is doing. So that said, my ultimate analysis on the total didn't change. 3.12 trillion is the high, the daily high that we need to overtake to see a confirmed reversal. But on the internal level, we do have a high here at 2.72 trillion, which again we need to see a takeover of a close above on the 4 hour. If that happens, I will take the positions that we're going to talk about now, and I'm going to start deploying for a scalp swing long positions, because we could see this as a bottom. If you have followed my content, you know that this is called a breaker block, and I talked about this a million times, and I said that this could be a reversal. The next zone, if we are not able to reverse here, is going to be here, and most of this is going to be driven by macroeconomics. So it's had nothing to do with crypto in general. So overall, I do see us going down to the 2.31 trillion, which is like 65,000 on Bitcoin, but it's not worth gambling if you do have a 4-hour market structure shift. So we're going to take it step by step. This is my overall analysis. If I look at Bitcoin, let's start with Bitcoin, and then we can start looking into the tokens. If I look at Bitcoin, I go down to the 1-hour chart, I see the very similar thing. By the way, if you don't follow me on X, this is exactly what I explained on the show. Like I explained on the show, and I said, we're going to have a pump here, up here. We're going to have a market structure shift, and then from there, we're going to dump. This is exactly what happened. We had a pump, we had a market structure shift, we had a retrace, and we had a dump. We shorted here, and I shared it with you. It's 4%, but if you follow me, again, if you follow me on X, I shared this trade with you. It's right here. Closed 80% of my longs, added to my short, scalps. And then I tweeted here that I closed 80% of my shorts. So again, if you have followed me and turned on notifications, you have made money. But I know this is the last scalp I'm going to share. I'm going to have a group. I'm going to have a Telegram group. It's going to be based on, most likely going to be based on trading volume. So we'll not necessarily have to pay for it. We'll see how it goes. But this is not good, because a lot of people give me complaints that they miss this and they miss that information, and they can't really monitor X all the time. And I understand. So I'm not gonna, even though it's literally printing, like I told you I'm longing. We took a look at this, like literally before that, I took the longs and I told you I'm longing, and then we closed the longs. I said I'm shorting, we closed the shorts. So anyway, it's just sad that people don't follow, and I don't want to be in a situation where I'm just put at the cross and people tell me like, oh, you didn't tell us, and you know, people get wrecked. So anyway, I'm not gonna share scalp positions, but it's worth following and turning on notifications, because I'm gonna have, and the reason why you want to turn on notifications, because it's gonna be quick. So I'm gonna let in probably 20 people, and then it's gonna close up. So we're gonna open up 20 people, it's built in Telegram. It's gonna be 20 people who can join. So turn on notification on my profile. Okay, that said, let's go Bitcoin. Bitcoin, same analysis. Nothing really changed. One thing that changed is that we have seems like we have a 4-hour market structure shift here, which is good, which means that Bitcoin dominance is going. So I would be interested in taking a Bitcoin long. This could be considered a market structure shift, which is basically a higher high. And now it's completing a 50% retrace. So I do think that we can see a push from here. What am I looking at? If you look at the 15-minute chart, I want to see a couple of things. One, I do not want to see a market structure break on the 15-minute. That means that I do not want to see a close below here. Let me just see. I do not want to see a close below this level on Bitcoin. I do not want to see a close below 81,743 on the 15-minute chart. If that happens, I am going to take a short position again. Although I think I'm going to take a scalp short if we close below here. I might even do it live here, 82. So if we close below here, it's going to be a scalp. I'm just going to share it with you. But ultimately, I do believe that we are going to, we have a possibility of seeing a reversal here down. If we close below the 81,007, I do think that we can see a reversal all the way down here, wicking low 78, 79. That can easily happen without any trouble. So ultimately, two scenarios: scalp. If we go scalp here, if this breaks below the 5-minute chart, I am going to take a short position. Stop loss is going to come up here. And then just simply, you know, write it down, take profit whenever you want to take profit. It's a scalp position. I would be targeting this down here. That's Bitcoin. And then the higher time frame, I'd like to see a little bit of retrace, maybe wick through here, higher high. If we don't have a 15-minute close below this 81,700, then I would be interested in taking that position, something like this. Let's go to the next one. ETH. ETH, I just simply don't think there is any reason to trade ETH. I see my friends going like, you know, I've tried ETH again, tried it again. Why? Like, it doesn't make any sense. ETH is in 1900. Fuck, it's cooked, bro. It's cooked. ETH is cooked. I'm gonna tell you again that we do have a giveaway, a $500 giveaway. I just need to get to 600 likes. If we get 600 likes, I'm gonna do the giveaway. That's it, simple. If not, I genuinely am. I'm just generally gonna call them and say like, hey, people didn't like the show. I just took the cash. I mean, I could spend that $500. Let's split it. Yeah, split it. 250, 250. I would split it for them as well. It would be like 5 times 100. We'll give it away here on the show. I don't know. People don't want money. Okay. They watch the show. They do so well on trading. They got tired of winning. They got tired of winning. You guys don't want the money. You got tired of winning. That's what's happening. That's why you don't like the show. You just don't want winning. You got tired of winning now. Okay. Let's go. Here we go. ETH, don't. That's all I can say. Like Kamala, don't. The next day, bombing. Anyway, this is consolidation. ETH, this is the trajectory I see for ETH. Not interested in ETH at all. And I'm not interested in shorting it either. So it's not good. Solana. On the 4 hour, it looks decent. Like, I'm not happy about this because look at this. Oh, that was the easiest short ever at 179. The easiest short ever. Did we short it? No, but it was the easiest short. So I do see having a push again, the same thing down here at 136. I'm not interested in longing Solana now. The only place where I would be interested in longing it. Oh, that's actually 3 candles. So you could technically look at a scalp long here. If we have a close above the 131, you can take a position here. Stop loss down here, what will be? But that's like a massive stop loss, 15%. Gotta manage risk properly. Probably there will be a retrace. This would be for a scalp. If we have a close above 131, I would be interested in taking that. Let's go BNB. BNB, this was news. So this was this Binance news that we've seen. That we have seen high. I mean, it makes sense. You have like a decent thing here. You have like a decent thing here. Market structure shift. This is a liquidity sweep. The problem is that you need liquidity built up to ride, and that is basically gone now. So I would be interested in getting BNB down here at like 550 something as a scalp trade. A little bit of a drop down here. That would be good. On the hourly, how would that look in the hourly? Yeah, down here. I mean, if we could get a 50 retrace here, that would be great. Yeah, exactly. So about that, 500 and 550 somewhere here. That's what I would be interested in getting. So something like this. Down here, look for market structure shift, but until then, I'm not interested. Okay, let's go to the next one. Doge. Doge is retesting. Again, I'm not interested. Doge is a beautiful retest. This could be a great short though, like, to be honest with you. This could be a very good short. It's probably gonna have I'm gonna short Doge. If I see this, I'm going to short Doge. 18 cents is the high. If we break above 18 cents on the 4-hour chart and we close above, I'm gonna long it. Until then, it's a short. It's bearish. It's building up liquidity. Doge can come down to 15 cents easy. So that could be like a 10% short. That could be really, really good. Cost, take note. We should short Doge. I'm gonna set an alert here. Okay, Sui. Let's go Sui. Again, same thing. Just retest. That took liquidity. Beautiful retest. If we close above that level, if we close above here, if we close above here at 2.44, I would be interested in taking a long. Stop loss down here, scalp all the way up to the 2.8-ish. If it doesn't, then it's just a short, still a short position. Liquidate this high here, market structure shift, and then lower. These are all scalp positions. What else do we have here? AVAX. Yeah, I mean, look at this. I even drafted. It's the same scenario. I said that I'm going to short it if it gets back here. Did I? No, because I didn't have time. But I said I'm going to short it. And if you did have time, and if you didn't do what I said you should, then you probably made a bunch of money. Now here it's interesting on AVAX because I do see this 4-hour high here, which is good. If it comes back a little bit, this is something the short cost take notes. We could long it, sorry, at $17. I'm not interested in shorting AVAX. About 17.3-ish, if we see a market structure shift, we could take a long position from there. If that happens, that could be very, very cool. Also, if the total market cap shows a higher high, AVAX is going to be one of the ones that I'm going to take most likely because the structure just looks phenomenal. Let's look at Link. I'm not happy about this. Not interested in Link. I'm not happy because this does not have consecutive candles. It's rather like a consolidation area. It will probably come back out short Link at 16.4 if nothing changes. That's that. TRX, Tron. Look at this phenomenal short here. Look at this. I mean, this was wow, beautiful. It still couldn't get out of this. So like this is still in play. Like, yeah, not interested. Like, I'm not even interested in shorting this at this level because there's a bunch of built up liquidity. If it can close above the 25.8, it's game on. Until then, not really interested. How many coins was this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's do XRP, and then I'm gonna do 10 of your tokens as well. Yeah, I mean, the question is, was this enough? Was this enough for liquidation? So it's such a weird, I would not dare to touch XRP for multiple reasons, but this could be, I mean, if we take this level here, I might be looking at it, but it's just not worth it. It's just, yeah, not worth it. Not worth it. 10,000. Send it to 10,000. Yeah, send Ripple to 10,000. Hey. I still have to get on one of my friends. He's like a XRP maxi. Okay. Okay. So this is it. Let's jump in here. We still don't have the 600 likes, so still no giveaway. We still missing 50 likes. We're missing 50 likes for the giveaway. 50 likes. Okay, that's good. I still have a little bit of time to do the cash grab. Sonic. Let's go. Sonic, very important. If anybody listening, people DM me that they took the Sonic trade. No, it's not Sonic, but it's USDT. Okay. Sonic shows massive strength. I agree. It looks decent here. It looks very, very good. This was the look at this. What do I always say? I say if you have a higher high on a lower time frame, you have 3 candles here. 1, 2, 3. This defines the top. If you have that market structure shift, pump. If you just got in here, you'll be up 13%. So anyway, this looks good. I would wait for a retrace. I would wait for a retrace. But Sonic is exactly. It's very, very, very strong. Very, very, very strong. Down here like 47.7. Down here at 47.7. I would buy it 48-ish. Very, very strong. Okay, here we go. Sui we did. Catherine, Sui we did. Litecoin, let's do Litecoin for lols, as they say, lols. Litecoin not liking its structure, not lighting it structurally. 99. I'm not interested until 99. I'm not even gonna short it. Not interested in shorting, buying, nothing. Aptos, let's go Aptos. Not interested. I mean, Aptos is good for long term. Like I always tell you, I like Aptos. Incredible team, incredible product, great speed, great security, incredible partnerships. Like there is no reason why Aptos should not perform extremely well when the market starts picking up. But technically, looking at it now, I'm not interested in a trade. Again, I hold Aptos. You know, I'm holding it as a spot bag. Right, it's like a bottom of the bottom of the bottom. Can it have another dip down here to the ultimate bottom? Yeah, I'm gonna throw the house at it down here at like $4. I don't think it's happening, but if it does, it's a good buy. Astronova, big ass shout out. I didn't even, they have a massive stuff coming out here. So 𝗙𝗏𝗏, I invested in 𝗙𝗏𝗏. I want to talk about 𝗙𝗏𝗏. Let's do that because there are some, and you know, this is like so down. If you will be able to get one of these, that would be incredible. Like 𝗙𝗏𝗏, this is the thing. Here we go. So I told you, I tweeted about this. This game I'm super excited about. It's sick. I'm not into gaming, but this is I'm genuinely excited about. I invested in 𝗙𝗏𝗏, AI gaming, 𝗙𝗙𝗙𝗙𝗪, like a great project, great graphics, and it's kind of the game that I actually like. I don't know if you have heard about 𝗙𝗘𝗙𝗙𝗪, but I played 𝗙𝗘𝗙𝗙𝗪 to the freaking move. Like I love the idea behind it. This is the last chance to do the what is it, the pre-sale if you want to get it on the pre-sale price. I told you about BitDCA as well. That did a 4x on after I told you. Now of course this is risky because of the market conditions, but in general I bought in and I do believe this could be great. I told you the first time. When was the first time? It was, I think it was 15 million. Now this pre-sale is 50 million or 40 or something like that. So anyway, this is a great project in my opinion. It's a risky one. Again, for me, I'm not really into gaming, but if gaming picks up, I do think this could be really cool. So that's about 𝗙𝗏𝗏. There's no chart, but it is a great stuff that I personally invested in. 𝗙𝗲, let's do 𝗙𝗲. I saw someone was asking about Zent as well. I'm going to talk about Zent in a second. Look at this. Perfect. Look at this. This is what I drafted here. Here. Down here. All the way down. Yes, it happens. 𝗙𝗲, I don't know. Again, like, structural looks incredible. Structural looks incredible. Let me look at the 4 hour here. Yeah, it is. Yeah, I mean, if we see... Yeah, this would be really good. Cost, take note. We take this high here. If we take 176... If we take 176 on 𝗙𝗲, 4 hour close above, I'm gonna heavy long. If we don't change, like, but I'm gonna update you next. I'm gonna heavy long. Now that I said that I'm not gonna share scalp trades, I can't detach myself from the community, bro. We have to share the Telegram today, maybe. Turn on notifications, guys. Turn on notifications. Things might come. No promises. If we do close above in the 4 hour 176, I am interested in buying. It's a good scalp. I'm gonna even set an alert here. By the way, if you will be able to join to the Telegram, the alerts that I set here will automatically go into the Telegram group. So it will be pretty cool. Let's go. I also wanted to tell you about Zent. I noticed someone asked about Zent. So Zent itself, again, the same. We talked about gaming itself. We're almost at 600 likes. No way that I can't keep the $500. Yeah, we're gonna have to give that away. Zent, I'm also invested in Zent. Why? Because they are bridging Web 2, Web 3. Okay, they have a token. I am invested in the token. Let's do an OKX. Token is down bad, bro. But I do believe, like, if you believe in gaming, and if you believe. There we go. If you believe in gaming, and if you believe that bridge between, I think that's what it comes down to. Can you onboard people who use Web 2 games? And I do think Zent has the possibility of doing that. So I would be interested in layer. Again, I'm holding the token because it's like a zero or hero back for me. If it goes like great team and great product, like look at this website. I mean, this is like, it's pretty sick. Again, but I'm not a gaming expert. I'm just telling you what I do on fields. I have 𝗙𝗏𝗏 and I have Zent. And I'm looking at some others, but these are the two main gaming stuff that I'm holding. Down here at like 13.5 would be a great entry for longs. What else do we have here? 𝗙𝗏𝗙, let's go 𝗙𝗏𝗙. And then we do the giveaway. Oh, 𝗙𝗏𝗙 actually does look good. Look at this. On the 4, look. It actually does look good. It will come down. I am buying 𝗙𝗏𝗙 down here. 65. 6.5 cents. 0.065. When it come down and we show market structure shift, I'm buying. Okay, let's do the giveaway. So here's the giveaway. As you know, what day it is? It's Friday. It's Friday then. It's Saturday, Sunday. What? So here is what is happening. when it's Friday, what I usually do is that we do a Friday giveaway with our partner 𝗙𝗙𝗏. So 𝗙𝗙𝗏 is an exchange that has been here since 2015. They're an incredibly great exchange, great liquidity as well. But they do have a massive deal for us. So if you sign up and you deposit, you get a deposit bonus. Now I also learned about this, how the deposit bonus works. It's very important. If you do a test transaction, because what usually a lot of people do is they do a test transaction, and that test transaction may be $10, and then you want to deposit $1,000, they would all actually take the $10. But now I talked to them, and they they assured me that it's gonna be, if you do a test transaction of $10 and then you do a bigger transaction, they're gonna take the bigger transaction and give you the deposit bonus, which is 50%. If you deposit like $3,000, you can get $1,500. Here's how it works: the $1,500 gets added to your account. So that means it calculates your leverage and everything based on the whole amount. Even though you can't withdraw it, you can trade with it. That basically adds 50% more to your account, which is quite crazy. Anyway, there's a link in the description. You can sign up. But what they also did is that anybody who trades 100,000 trading volume, which, let's be honest, is not a lot, 100,000 trading volume, will be able to have a raffle every Friday here only on this show. Okay, so you have to sign up using my link in the description. It's super simple. Be able to have. You see 𝗙𝗏𝗏 here. You deposit and you trade on this link, okay? If you have 100,000 trading volume, you get onto this list. These are the UIDs. So when you go onto your 𝗙𝗏𝗏 account, you will be able to see your user ID. Now, I think it's just cool to look at it and just be like, you know, did I win or not? So you should just open up, if you trade on 𝗙𝗏𝗏𝗏, just go and open it up. These are all the UIDs who have traded 100,000 this month already. So you're qualified for every Friday. And every Friday, I'm going to give away 5 times $100. So that's $2,000 every single month. So here is how this thing is going to... So great show, 𝗙𝗏𝗏, first time I tuned in. Caroline, I'm so happy you're here. You're smiling on your picture. I appreciate you being here. Super cool. Hope you will come back. Okay, so here we go. I'm gonna just simply roll it. Should we do it? Should we do it the good way? Cause should we do it? Should we do it the? Where's my glass? Don't no. Ding ding. Bam! Congratulations, we remove you from this round, but you will be on for the next round. This is so cool though. Shout out to 𝗙𝗏𝗏, it's so good. Boom! $100, let's go. I need like a cheap suit doing this. Like, you know, like this, that they wear in these carnivals or festivals or what is that? And you can spin a wheel and win something. The people were complaining that they were like, oh, you didn't pick me because I was on the bottom of the Excel sheet. And I'm like, you know what, bitch, I'm just gonna do this then. I'm just gonna do this and then everybody can see it rolling. It could be a little bit faster, eh? Hold on a second. Oh, and one more. If anybody won, let me know. Wheel of 𝗙𝗏𝗏. My father is low and calls me. He doesn't know that it's the show. He doesn't watch the show. He should watch the show though. Okay. My son loves this song. Maybe I'm your son. Okay, let's go. So these guys gonna be deposited today. If you don't get it, DM me. But you should get it. So this was the show. Again, very important. Make sure that you I mean, if you want a giveaway, it's so cool. 𝗙𝗏𝗏 is actually a great exchange. So I actually have it on my phone. I use it on my phone. You can trade on them, great liquidity, but also you can win. Like, I think it's a fun thing to do. Guys, truly appreciate spend winnings wisely. Yes. 100x leverage. Anyway, guys, truly appreciate every single one of you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for spending this time with me. I am going to try to do a weekend show, but I'm going to be traveling again next week, so I will probably just spend some time with fam as well. And if you like this, just make sure that you subscribe to the channel. Come back every single day. Make sure to follow me on X. There's a link in the description to everything I do. I have a vlog as well that you might want to check out, which is called the $1 Billion Hustle. We'll bring you the best episodes, so it's worth checking. We're going to have a massive freaking episodes from Malta with OKX. Do have a trading channel, the 100x Club. We're going to do a lot of scalp trading over there. There's a link in the description to all this on the top here. My trading channel, my weekly vlog. Guys, truly appreciate every single one of you. Thank you so much for being here. If you like this, make sure to do that. Check out these 2 videos and make sure to click here to subscribe if you are a new person here. Truly appreciate you, and I believe I'll see you in the next one. Take care.